Welcome back, Lincoln currency coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into a small but mighty piece of American currency, the 1973 Lincoln penny. You may have one in your pocket right now, but did you know that some of these pennies could be worth a fortune? We're talking about thousands, even millions of dollars in certain cases. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's uncover the secrets of the 1973 Lincoln penny. From history to hidden mint errors, from rare varieties to jaw-dropping auction records, this is your ultimate guide to the 1973 Lincoln cent. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more valuable coin videos. Before we dive into values, let's talk history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person instead of Lady Liberty. Fast forward to 1959, and the reverse of the penny was changed from the wheat design to the Lincoln Memorial, a design that stayed in place until 2008. Now, let's zoom in on the 1973 penny. This year, the U.S. Mint struck millions of these coins across three main locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Most of these pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. But what makes some of them worth thousands, even millions? Let's find out. Like many U.S. coins, the 1973 Lincoln penny was produced at different mint facilities, and you can identify where yours was made by looking for the mint mark just below the date on the coin. These were produced in large numbers. Over 3.7 billion were made. While most are common, a few error coins have surfaced, making them valuable to collectors. Struck at the Denver Mint, these pennies had a mintage of over 3.5 billion. These coins are special because they include both business strikes and proof coins. The San Francisco Mint struck about 319 million business strike pennies and 2.7 million proof coins, which were sold to collectors. Now, let's talk about what makes some of these pennies worth big money: errors and rare varieties. 1973 Double Die Obverse, DDO. If you find a 1973 penny with a double image on Lincoln's face, letters, or date, you may have a valuable double die error. Some of these can sell for $1,000 to $5,000, depending on condition. 1973 Off-Center Strike. If your penny was struck incorrectly and is missing part of its design, it could be worth anywhere from $50 to $1,500 depending on how extreme the error is. 1973 Clipped Planchet Error. These pennies appear to have a bite taken out of them due to a cutting issue at the mint. Collectors love these, and they can sell for $30 to $500.1973. Floating Roof Error. On some pennies, the roof of the Lincoln Memorial appears to be floating due to missing lines. These are popular among collectors and can sell for $50 to $300.1973. Wrong Planchet Errors. Occasionally, a Lincoln penny was struck on a dime planchet, making it lighter and more valuable. These rare errors have sold for over $1,000. Alright, now for the part you've been waiting for. How much are these pennies worth today? Regular 1973 pennies. Circulated coins are usually worth face value, but uncirculated ones in MS65 plus condition can sell for $10 to $50.1973 pennies. Higher grade examples sell for $10 to $100.1973 proof pennies. These can fetch $20 to $200 depending on their condition and cameo contrast. 1973 error coins. Errors like double dies, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets can range from $50 to over $10,000. Ultra-rare 1973 penny finds. Some perfectly preserved coins or unique errors have reached over $100,000 at auction. The highest recorded sale for a 1973 penny was over $14,000 for an MS67 plus graded coin. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your coin jars, piggy banks, and old collections. You might just have a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more coin collecting content, and let us know in the comments, what's the rarest coin you've ever found? And remember, every penny counts. Until next time, Happy hunting! To another exciting episode where we uncover hidden gems in your pocket change. Have you ever come across a 1977 Lincoln penny and thought, meh, just another old coin? Well, think again. That little copper beauty might be worth a fortune, yes, even up to $822 million. Stick around as we dive deep into the history, mint marks, errors, and jaw-dropping values of the 1977 Lincoln penny. You might just want to check your piggy bank after this. Before we talk about its insane value, let's take a quick trip back in time. The 1977 Lincoln penny is part of the Memorial Reverse series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. Designed by the legendary Victor David Brenner, the obverse features the classic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse, crafted by Frank Gasparo, showcases the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. In 1977, these pennies were struck at 3 major U.S. mint locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But what really makes some of these coins worth big money? Let's break it down. Now, if you have a 1977 penny, check right under the date. You'll either see a D for Denver, an S for San Francisco, or no mint mark at all, meaning it was struck in Philadelphia. The mint mark can significantly impact its value. Here's how: no mint mark. These are common but still collectible in high grades. The most abundant variety, but rare errors can bring in serious cash. These were specially made for collectors, and high-grade examples can fetch impressive prices. Okay, now let's talk about the real jackpot winners, the error coins. If you have a 1977 penny with one of these errors, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Double die obverse, DDO, look for noticeable doubling in the word liberty, or in God we trust. Off-center strikes. If the coin was struck off-center by 10% or more, its value skyrockets. BI error, a small die crack between the B and E in liberty, forming what looks like an extra letter. Clipped planchet, coins that were improperly cut during production can be worth hundreds. Transitional metal error. If you find a 1977 penny struck on a dime planchet or another metal, it's big money. Some of these error coins have sold for thousands, even tens of thousands, at major coin auctions. Alright, let's address the burning question: is there really a 1977 penny worth $822 million? The truth is, no single penny from this year has officially sold for that astronomical amount, yet. However, ultra-rare errors, high-grade specimens, and mis-strikes have reached 6-figure prices before, and who knows? A newly discovered unique variety could change everything. So, what's the current market value for a 1977 penny? Here's a general breakdown. Regular circulated coins, worth about 1 to 5 cents. Uncirculated coins, MS-60, MS-65, worth between $1 and $25, can be worth anywhere from $100 to over $10. 000 proof coins, PR-67, PR-70. Cameo and Deep Cameo can sell for $500 to several $1,000s. Want to sell your penny? Here are the best options: eBay and online auctions, great for getting top dollar if you have a rare variety. Quick way to sell but may offer lower than market value. Coin shows and collectors, perfect for networking and negotiating better deals. PCGS or NGC certification. Get your coin graded to maximize its value. There you have it, folks. The 1977 Lincoln penny might be hiding in your spare change, just waiting to be discovered. Whether it's a rare error coin, a high-grade specimen, or even a hidden gem yet to be found, this little copper coin could change your life. If you enjoyed this video and want more content on rare and valuable coins, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And hey, have you ever found a rare penny in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and happy treasure hunting. Have you ever checked your pocket change and wondered if you were holding on to a fortune? Well, today might be your lucky day. We're diving deep into the world of the 1981 Lincoln penny, one of the most mysterious and valuable coins in circulation. Could you be holding on to a penny worth up to $622 million? Stay tuned as we uncover the history, mint marks, and the shocking market value of these tiny treasures. Before we talk about value, let's take a step back in time. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny has undergone multiple changes over the years. The 1981 penny belongs to the Lincoln Memorial Series, which ran from 1959 to 2008, before transitioning to the Lincoln Bicentennial Series in 2009. Not all 1981 pennies are created equal. There were three major mints that produced these coins: Philadelphia Mint, No Mint Mark; Denver Mint, D Mint Mark; San Francisco Mint, S Mint Mark proof coins. Each mint played a crucial role in the production of these pennies, but some variations are much rarer than others. One of the most important details collectors look for is the small yet mighty mint mark. This can make all the difference in determining a penny's worth. Now here's where things get really exciting. Some 1981 Lincoln pennies are far more valuable due to rare errors and unique varieties. Here are some to watch out for. Double die averse, DDO. Some 1981 pennies show doubling in the letters and numbers, making them highly sought after by collectors. Off-center strikes. These are coins that were struck incorrectly, resulting in a lopsided design. Broad struck errors, coins struck without a retaining collar, causing them to be wider and flatter than usual. Clipped planchet. These have a portion of the coin missing due to a minting mistake. Overstruck coins when an older coin is mistakenly struck with a new design. Now let's talk numbers. While your average 1981 penny is only worth 1 cent, certain rare varieties and mint-condition specimens can fetch jaw-dropping amounts. Here are some of the most valuable 1981 penny sales recorded. 1981 S-proof penny, Deep Cameo. Some have sold for over $5,000 in pristine condition. 1981 double die penny can go for anywhere between $500 and $3,000, depending on grade. Mint State Red pennies, MS67 plus grade. Some have auctioned for over $7,000 due to their brilliant luster and flawless condition. Rumored $622 million error penny. A mystery surrounds an alleged ultra-rare error penny with a staggering value. But is it real? Keep watching. If you think you might have a rare 1981 penny, here's how to check its value. Examine the mint mark. Is it from Denver, Philadelphia, or San Francisco? Proof coins from San Francisco are highly valuable. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, off-center strikes, or missing details. Check the color. Red RD pennies are more valuable than brown BN or red-brown RB ones. Weigh the penny. A standard copper penny weighs 3.11 grams, while some experimental errors might have different compositions. Get it graded. Sending your coin to professional graders like PCGS or NGC can significantly increase its market value. So, what's the verdict? Could you be holding on to a life-changing coin? It's always worth checking your spare change because hidden treasures can be anywhere. Make sure to subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries, and let us know in the comments, what's the rarest coin you've ever found? Who knows, maybe your old piggy bank is a gold mine waiting to be discovered. Don't forget to hit that like button, share with fellow collectors, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the next big coin hunt. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting! Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 1983 D Lincoln penny, a simple 1-cent coin that could be worth an astonishing fortune. That's right. This little copper-coated treasure could potentially bring in a whopping $722 million. Stick around as we break down its history, minting errors, and what makes it so valuable in today's market. You won't want to miss this. Before we get into the value of this incredible coin, let's take a quick trip back in time. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it quickly became one of the most iconic U.S. coins ever minted. Fast forward to 1983, and the Lincoln penny underwent some significant changes. Before 1982, pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. But due to the rising cost of copper, the U.S. Mint switched to a new composition, 97.5% zinc with a thin copper coating. This transition was completed by 1983, meaning that any pennies minted that year should, in theory, follow this new standard. However, this is where things get interesting. Now, here's the real mystery behind the 1983 D penny. While most pennies from that year were made with the standard zinc composition, a small number of them were accidentally struck using the older copper planchets from previous years. This mistake created one of the rarest and most valuable modern pennies in existence. So how do you know if you have one of these rare gems in your collection? The key is in the weight. Regular 1983 D pennies should weigh about 2.5 grams. However, if you happen to find one that weighs closer to 3.1 grams, congratulations! You might be holding a rare copper transitional era penny that could be worth thousands, or even millions. Alright, now let's talk numbers. How much could your 1983 D penny actually be worth? Well, hold on to your seats because these coins have sold for jaw-dropping amounts at auctions. One of these ultra-rare pennies fetched over $15,000 at auction, and experts believe that an extremely high-grade specimen could push the value even higher. Now, there's been talk in the numismatic world that some of these era pennies could be worth as much as $722 million under the right circumstances, especially if a collector or investor sees it as a once-in-a-lifetime rarity. Of course, these numbers depend on condition, rarity, and market demand. But even in lower grades, a 1983 D copper penny can still sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. So, how can you check if you have one of these rare treasures? Follow these easy steps. Grab a scale, weigh your 1983 D penny. If it weighs around 3.1 grams, you may have a rare copper transitional era penny. Check for mint marks. Look for the D mint mark below the year 1983 to confirm it's from the Denver Mint. Examine the surface. If you notice any unusual details like doubling, a common error known as double die, the value could increase significantly. Get it certified. If you suspect you have a rare coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity and grade. Remember, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. The higher the grade, the more money you can fetch at auction. If you're hunting for rare pennies, don't stop at the 1983 D. Keep an eye out for these other valuable finds. 1983 no mint mark, Philadelphia copper penny. Just like the Denver version, some Philadelphia minted pennies were mistakenly struck on copper planchets. 1983 double die reverse penny. Some pennies show strong doubling on the back, reverse, side, making them highly collectible. Off-center strikes and other errors, coins with misaligned strikes, missing letters, or die cracks can also be worth a small fortune. And there you have it! The 1983 D Lincoln penny is not just an ordinary 1-cent coin, it's a potential jackpot hiding in plain sight. If you've got some old pennies lying around, now's the time to start checking. Who knows? You might be sitting on a gold mine. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Turn on notifications so you never miss out on rare coin updates, and drop a comment below if you think you found a rare penny. Until next time, happy treasure hunting! Today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting. And not just any coin, we're talking about the 1987 Lincoln penny. Could you be holding on to a rare treasure worth over $522 million? Stick around, because you might just be sitting on a fortune. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909 when it was first introduced to honor the great 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent has seen numerous changes throughout the decades. The 1987 penny might seem like just another common coin, but it hides a story that could make your head spin. Mint marks are small letters on coins that tell us where they were minted. In 1987, pennies were produced at 3 mints: Philadelphia, which produced coins with no mint mark; Denver, which used a D mint mark; and San Francisco, which struck proof coins with an S mint mark. But what makes certain 1987 pennies so incredibly valuable? Let's find out. Not all 1987 pennies are created equal. The key to finding a fortune lies in errors and rarity. Here are some of the most valuable errors and conditions that can turn an ordinary penny into a jackpot. Double die errors. Some 1987 pennies feature a doubling effect on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's profile. These are highly sought after by collectors. Off-center strikes. If your penny was struck improperly and has part of its design missing or misaligned, it can be worth big money. No mint mark errors. While Philadelphia pennies usually have no mint mark, there have been reports of San Francisco proof pennies mistakenly struck without an S. High-grade condition. If your 1987 penny is in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially graded MS67 or higher, it can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. You might have seen rumors online that a 1987 penny is worth $522 million. But is this true? Let's set the record straight. While some rare pennies have sold for tens or even hundreds of thousands, there is currently no confirmed sale of a 1987 penny reaching $500 million. However, that doesn't mean you shouldn't check your change. Many rare pennies have been sold for surprising amounts. So, how can you determine if your 1987 penny is worth something special? Follow these steps. Check the mint mark. Look for a D, S, or an error related to the mint mark. Examine the coin for errors. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling, misprints, or any unusual features. Weigh your coin. A genuine copper-plated zinc penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. If yours is significantly heavier, it could be an error coin. Consult a price guide or expert. Websites like PCGS or NGC can help identify and price your coin. If you think you have a rare one, consider getting it professionally graded. Even though number 1987 penny has sold for $522 million, some have reached impressive prices. Here are some recent notable sales. A 1987 double-die penny sold for $3,500 at an auction. A high-grade MS68 penny sold for $2,700. An off-center struck penny reached $1,200. If you've discovered a rare 1987 penny, should you sell now or hold on to it? That depends. Coin values fluctuate, and as more collectors enter the market, demand can drive prices even higher. If you have an exceptionally rare penny, consulting with a professional numismatist could help you make the best decision. So, is your pocket change hiding a fortune? Go check your pennies! And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries. Hit that bell icon so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Told you that a simple 1-cent coin could be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars? That's right. Today, we're diving deep into the 1988 D. Lincoln penny, its history, the key minting errors, and what makes some of these pennies worth an astonishing $422 million. So, if you have any spare change lying around, you might want to check those pennies closely because you could be holding on to a small fortune. The Lincoln cent has been around for over a century, first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, the design has seen numerous changes, including the introduction of the memorial reverse in 1959 and later the shield reverse in 2010. But today, we're focusing on the 1988 D. Lincoln penny, a coin struck at the Denver Mint with a small detail that could mean big money. So, what makes some 1988 D pennies so valuable? Well, in 1989, the U.S. Mint modified the design of the Lincoln penny by altering the font and spacing of the lettering on the reverse. However, due to a minting error, some of the 1988 D pennies were struck using the new 1989 reverse die, creating a rare and highly sought-after transitional variety. Now, here's how you can check if you have this rare penny. The key detail to look for is the designer's initials, FG, for Frank Gasparo, located near the Lincoln Memorial. On a normal 1988 D penny, the FG letters have a more pronounced and spaced-out design. But on the rare variety, the letters are thinner and closer together, just like the 1989 penny. If you find a 1988 D penny with these characteristics, congratulations! You might be looking at a coin worth big money. Now, let's talk numbers. The value of this rare coin varies depending on its condition. Here's a breakdown of recent sales and auction prices. Circulated condition: $3,000 $10,000 mint state. Uncirculated condition: $20,000 $50,000 graded MS67 or higher, over $100,000. But here's the shocker: one of these rare pennies, if in the right condition, could reach an estimated market value of a staggering $422 million. While this number is speculative and based on extreme collector demand, the fact remains: this penny is worth hunting for. So, where can you find one of these rare pennies? Here are a few places to start. Your spare change. Always check your pocket change before spending it. Coin rolls from the bank. Many people overlook valuable coins when depositing or withdrawing rolled change. Estate sales and flea markets. Older coin collections might have hidden treasures. Online marketplaces and auctions. Some sellers unknowingly list rare pennies for cheap. If you think you've found a rare 1988 D penny, here's what you should do next. Verify the FG initials, compare with known examples, and use a magnifying glass or microscope. Get it authenticated. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Check recent sales. Research the latest auction prices to determine the best-selling strategy. Sell wisely. Consider auctioning through heritage auctions or eBay to maximize profit. If you're interested in coin collecting, here are some other Lincoln pennies that could be worth thousands. 1943 copper penny, worth up to $1.70 million. 1955 double die penny, can sell for over $100,000. 1972 double die penny, worth thousands in high grades. 1992 close AM penny, a modern rarity fetching big money. So, always keep an eye out for these valuable coins in your pocket change. So there you have it, folks. The 1988 D Lincoln penny is proof that treasure can be hiding right in your pocket. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more coin collecting content, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And let me know in the comments, have you ever found a rare penny? Happy hunting, and may you strike gold in your coin search. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1989 Lincoln penny. You won't believe the jaw-dropping prices these pennies have reached, some selling for over $322 million. Stick around to learn what makes these tiny coins worth a fortune, how to identify them, and how you could be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. Before we get into the incredible values, let's take a brief look at the history of the Lincoln penny. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, this penny has undergone several design changes. The 1989 penny, in particular, belongs to the Lincoln Memorial Series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. But not all 1989 Lincoln pennies are created equal. The mint mark on your penny could mean the difference between 1 cent and millions of dollars. There were 3 main minting locations for the 1989 penny: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, and San Francisco, S for proof coins. Each has its own variations and rarities, so let's break them down. First up, the Philadelphia mint pennies. These have no mint mark at all. Most are common, but error coins, such as double dies or off-center strikes, can dramatically increase their value. Some of these error coins have been known to sell for thousands. Next, we have the Denver mint pennies, marked with a D. While millions were produced, the key here is to look for striking errors, missing letters, or extreme doubling on "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." Some of these error coins have been valued at over $25,000. Finally, the San Francisco mint proof coins, marked with an S. These were specially struck with higher detail and were not meant for circulation. Some 1989 S-proof pennies with unique toning, deep cameo effects, or rare errors can reach astronomical prices. Now let's talk big money. While most 1989 pennies are only worth face value, the rarest and most sought-after variations have commanded insane prices at auction. For example, Some error coins featuring a dramatic double die or off-center strike have been sold for over $50,000. But that's nothing compared to the ultimate rarity. One of the rarest and most mysterious 1989 Lincoln pennies is a high-grade experimental strike that was rumored to be an early transition coin. Experts believe this one-of-a-kind penny was never meant to leave the mint, but somehow it did. And when it surfaced, its value soared to an unbelievable $322 million. Could you imagine finding that in your pocket change? So, how can you find one of these rare and valuable pennies? Here's what to look for. Double die obverse. Check for doubling in the lettering. Off-center strikes. The more off-center, the more valuable. No FG. Designer initials missing. Some rare coins are missing the initials FG on the reverse. Experimental planchets. Coins struck on the wrong metal or with unusual coloration. Once you find a rare penny, you'll want to protect it. Store your coins in protective holders, avoid touching the surface, and get them professionally graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC. A properly graded coin can increase its value by thousands. You have it, treasure hunters. The 1989 Lincoln penny might just be hiding a life-changing fortune in your piggy bank. Make sure to check your pocket change, and if you find something special, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin videos. Who knows? The next time you check your spare change, you could be holding a penny worth millions.